Before we start talking about what you get, I want to make sure that you understand that what you're paying is a flat fee. And what that means is there's no hourly charges and there's no surprise invoices. So what do you get at a minimum for your flat fee is a will package. I'm not going to get into the trust package. It's the will package plus several other documents. But at a minimum, you're going to get 3 documents: your last will and testament, durable power of attorney for finances, and your combined advance directive for healthcare, which is your healthcare power of attorney, naming your healthcare agent, plus the living will portion. A couple other documents that we include, those are the big three, if you will. Final wishes. Do you want to be cremated? Do you want to be buried? Do you know what music you want played at your funeral or wake or whatever? This is a page that you can complete when you sign everything, but you can easily change down the road. It doesn't need to be notarized or anything. Same thing for your blank template for final gifts. This is, I want to leave my wedding ring to my niece, Jillian, or whatever the case may be. You can leave gifts of, you can make final gifts of tangible personal property, and we give you a template for that. If you have minors, really preteen minors, children who can't effectively communicate with the police about people that they may be able to go stay with, instead of going into foster care or child protective services, so this is for the younger children, we will do a temporary guardianship document called a family protection plan if needed, and that's included in the flat fee. So that's a lot of information to gather, and it can take a lot of time, not only for us to gather that information, but to make sure that you understand your documents. And that's why your flat fee includes unlimited attorney consultations and paralegal assistance. We are going to help you after everything's signed as needed if you want to change beneficiary designations and things like that. We're there to help you. Also, we're going to give you a shared online folder. So this is the one for the Simpsons, right? Simpsons shared folder. This is easy to share. You just need the link. Also, you'll see in the binder, which I'll show you in a moment, you'll see there's a QR code there that if you scan that with a camera, it'll take you right to this shared folder. So it's very easy to get your signed documents. And you'll see I just have Marge's signed in here right now because I didn't finalize Homer's, but just to give you an idea, you can see if she's initialed at the bottom of every page. You can easily download this, share a link just to this document, or share the whole folder. So it's very easy to share these documents. So you can see they're notarized, and that's the signed documents. Also in here will be videos of our meetings, right? So this would be the initial meeting. Typically when I send you documents for review, I will send a short video that just kind of walks you through them, explains what the different video, there's explanations in the documents, but again, some people like to listen and watch videos to learn, and others like to read. So we give you that option by sending you a video in addition to the notes that are right there in the document. These are in your binder, the duties of the personal representative or executor. That'll be on the back of your will. Financial information is just the information you should keep in the back. I call it the treasure map. Let your family know where the treasure is buried. And then this is a document that just talks about digital assets such as social media. In your will, they'll be defined as non-financial digital assets. And so you might want a different executor. So that's saved in there for you. And then those are all hyperlinked to the different popular ones. So there's that. In addition, they're not saved in there, but in yours, it'll be PDF and editable. So there'll be PDFs of your finalized documents with the blank date and blank witnesses and things like that. So if you did need to make a new original durable power of attorney, for instance, for some reason, so you lost both of your originals, you could go into your storage folder, print the PDF, go get a notary and a witness or two, and I think you just need one, and do that. And so editable Microsoft Word versions are just that. You can edit them. If you needed to make a minor change, somebody passed away and you just wanted to take them out, honestly, my documents are very simple and easy to understand. I think pretty much anybody can make their own minor changes if they needed to. Hopefully you won't need to. Why? Because it includes unlimited future changes and updates to your estate plan. And the asterisk here for unlimited just says for so long as attorney Ely Sluder is practicing law. long as I'm around, I'm happy to make changes and updates to your documents and to help you do that in the future. All that comes in this nice leather binder, which I will now show you. Okay, this is what your binder will look like. This is the Simpsons sample binder, as you can see. So it'll be a little bit different than what yours will be like, but pretty close, right? So this is where the temporary guardianship document is for the Simpsons kids. Here's your table of contents. As I said, if you scan this with your phone, you will get that shared folder I just showed you, and it just breaks down where to find everything in here. So in each section is a one-page document that explains what's in that section and what needs to happen when you might need it, all right? You'll see these are just the drafts. I put these in here because it's my sample. I want to be able to show people what the drafts look like. But if you go to Marge's will, it is the final version that she has signed. And as I said, there's the checklist for the executor when the time comes. Section 3, durable power of attorney for financial and legal matters. This explains what's in here, 2 originals. It also talks about on the back of these, you don't really need these, but the bank will be happy to see them. These are an acknowledgement by agent. This would be Homer would sign this the same day he signed everything. Behind that is another one that he would acknowledge that the durable power of attorney is still in effect. Marge is still alive. He would sign that, let's say, a year from now when he would go to use the durable power of attorney. And then behind that is one for the successor agents to use that just says, I am so-and-so, the successor agent. Homer's not available because he got hit by a bus or he's in Cancun or whatever. And so again, you don't need those, but the bank will probably be happy to see him, or financial institutions. So same with Marge's. I put the instructions in front of each. So there's one for his and hers, or both spouses, I should say. And then this is the healthcare combined events directive for healthcare. Again, there's 2 of them in here. If you take one to the bank or to the hospital and they make a copy and you don't get it back, you'll still have one original. And as I explained before, you'll still be able to print them these and make new ones as needed. And then there's your final wishes and final gifts. This is where you would, Homer didn't know what he wanted, so I would give him just a blank one. He could fill that out whenever. Marge knew that she wanted to be buried next to Homer, so she went ahead and completed it. And this is the template for final gifts. You would say, my niece gets my brooch or whatever. And then finally, the last section, as I said, is this financial information, the treasure map. So that's what it gets. Everything comes in this nice binder.